Brent. Sir. All right, pick a partner, sir. All right. I need a throw position submission series. Nicely done. All right. Let's talk a little bit about the arm bar. Go ahead again. Josh is going to be on the ground. Brent's going to have the arm. All right. From the standing position, right after the throw, the big thing is you've got to get one foot over the head. The other foot could be over the body, but it's not required. Go ahead and make the arm bar. All right. Let's talk about the characteristics of this technique. He's got to be close enough so that he's got power. You can see that the arm is not touching his body, right? If he scooches away, scooch away, notice how the arm touches the body pretty easily and you're not going to have leverage. If he scooches up, he pinches with the knees. The knees protects him from squishing his own private area, okay? Notice that he's got control with the left leg over the head. If he loses control there, Josh sits up, Josh escapes. Does that make sense? Now, sure. This leg could be over the body, but it's fine right here as long as it's pinching. This is super good, all right? The thumb must be in the up position because if the thumb is in a different position, Josh, point your thumb in a downward position. Notice when he pulls, the elbow is going to give and it's not going to be a good lock. It could also go the opposite direction like Fonzie. And again, Brent pulls and you notice it bends. It's not going to be a good arm lock. Does that make sense? So
sure.
With your partner and work this arm lock from the standing position. Lyndon and Brent. Go ahead and take the down position. All right. Lyndon is going to do his very best to make some sort of arm bar escape. He can really start from the minute Brent starts to make his work. Now, he might not get the escape depending on how tight Brent's arm lock is. But we're going to look at how he tries to escape, and we're going to show what makes a better arm bar because it's harder to escape, and then where to make the escape if the arm bar is super good. Ready? As soon as you're ready, you can escape. All right? Nicely done. All right, let's do it again. A little bit slower this time. All right, the first thing Lyndon did was he thought I might be able to get control of my own arm and roll uphill. So Brent makes a step. He tried to grab. He tried to roll up. Brent stuffed him. He got halfway up. No problem. Lyndon probably recognized that this foot's not holding him down, so there's a pretty solid escape if he rolls downhill. So he bridges high and rolls downhill. Took the top position. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Work it. Go. Let's see. Okay. Sir?
Sir.
So he's going to be in a down position. Let's say that I've done something pretty well, and ultimately I've gotten to an arm locking position, okay? Let's say that I've got to right here, all right? There are some markers that make this better and some that make it not as good, all right? The first thing is if I just kind of grab and just kind of start hugging and I'm not paying attention to the thumb, it gives him a chance to roll downhill. So he rolls downhill because I've given it to him. Does that make sense?
Sir.
So he goes back. So when I go down, I want to pull this into my body, right? I want to pull this into my body. Now, when I pull it into my body, it's going to lift his body up. Watch. I got him, right? He tries to roll uphill. He meets this knee. This knee is in his way. Everybody agree? He can still potentially make downhill, right? He goes to roll downhill, and I change the angle. Does that make sense? Remember, downhill works best if he can get his thumb turning, right? Let's say that I've got him here, but he manages to walk his feet away from me, and he manages to get this thumb slightly turned, right? Now he can make the move. I'm going to hold him tight. Watch. Go. You guys see how he's able, his shoulder allowed it. Let's go back. Hold. You guys see how I'm using my inner thigh muscle to hold that? Now watch. He wants to go this way. Which way should I make the arm bar so that it is less advantageous for him? That way, right? So I got him tight. He goes to make the roll, and I just angle the arm slightly. All right? Everybody see the elbow? I think this is good, but this is really better. I just turn the hand and I go this way. He starts to roll. Come on, roll, baby, roll, 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 roll. Does that make sense? It's a small adjustment. Thanks. Play with it. Go. Sometimes you're going to get into a fight with the arm lock. Okay? So I use my magic. He falls down. Give me a certain rank. This just happens immediately, right? So I'm going to be in this position, right? And we're going to be thinking about this kind of control and this kind of control. So if I'm loosey-goosey here, he can just push this leg off and his head comes free. But we don't want that to happen, right? If I'm tight here and he feels it, he's going to try to grab this hand. He grabs his hand and he makes gable grip of some sort for defense. Okay? Now again, I can go ahead and make good grip. Don't let me armbar you. Right? So I'm going to have good control of this thing, and I've got two real choices. I can pull with my arms using my grip strength. It kind of looks like this. Or I can pull with my body. If I'm going to pull with my body, then I'm going to dig deep this way and hold on to something. By the way, I can hold on like this if I want to. Okay? So, if I do this and he holds on tight, whoever's his grip strength versus my bicep strength is the fight. All right, don't let me do it. All right, so I'm going to, right? Squeeze a little tighter here. Does that make sense? Now, I can do this side or I can do this side. I like this side, right? Couldn't do it with two hands. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Right? I don't mind that he smacked me in the face. It's all good.
It's like a rubber band.
Right? Now, I showed you with one hand to show how effective this is. I'm using my back muscles, not my biceps. Wouldn't everyone agree back muscles are stronger than biceps? Right? Now, let's say that he is still super strong and he's resisting this. Everybody see, let's see if Jennifer can zoom the camera in. Everybody see the back of my knee? Everybody see where his nose and mouth are? He's going to start losing some oxygen. Now, he can still breathe, but it's going to be hot, sweaty air.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hurt his shoulder first to get to the arm lock. So he's going to resist. I'm going to do this, and then watch. Instead of pulling straight back, I'm going to pull this way. I'm going to affect the shoulder. Watch. Now. Okay? Go ahead and make another grip. If I want to do it this way, which I don't recommend, but you do have better hand control, that's a good thing, right? I'm going to do it this way, then I'm going to kick here. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes, sir. Because hands and a foot are better than hands only. Okay? You feel that in your shoulder? Can you breathe?
I could not.
Have some fun with it, guys. Thank you, sir. Close. Yes. Make a good fight. Go. There you go. You got him. Good stuff. Good move. Not bad. Not bad. Defense. Strength. Good control, Brent. Come on, Carly. Working. Come on, Jackson, worker. Do it. Play around. Now, Rich, Rich.